I've been looking all over you. I just found out about the Mandela effect. It's so fucking crazy. It's not Berenstein Bears. It's Berenstain Bears, man. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That really messed me up when I heard about it. Did you hear about the one with the Air Max 96?
What do you mean?
The legend goes that there was an Air Max after the Air Max 95, made in 1996, which preceded the Air Max 97. It was designed by Sergio Lozano, but nobody remembers it. Welcome back to the Sneaker Bench. We are here today reviewing the Air Max 96 XX. But first, let's look at our on-feed. Spiro, what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing the Dime Superstars. You have a review on the channel, go check it out. It's one of our most viewed videos.
I am currently wearing the Air Max 180 Bacons. It is me and Spiro's second. We both have this pair of shoe. It's the only, right? It's the second one. We have the 350, whatever. It doesn't matter. We have a video on this shoe.
Go check it out.
Go check that out as well.
Before we get into the video, though, if you didn't understand our intro, which hopefully you did, basically, no one, like, there's no videos about this shoe, or there's almost no articles about this shoe. There's very little information, and that's the joke. It's like everybody forgot about the shoe, so sorry if our joke was too stupid.
The Air Max 96 is sort of like the forgotten brother. It's basically the middle child of the 95 and the 97.
It is. That's exactly
what it is. It is just forgotten. Little story about how I got these. I was picking up the Bacon Air Maxes from round 2 here in Chicago, and I saw these just sitting. I was like, there's no way they're going to be in a price range I can afford, and then I saw that they were $30. I'm not sure how they were priced that low. The guy at checkout thought it was an error, but he gave it to me for that price anyways.
Major steal alert.
Huge steals. But let's get in. Oh, the box is just regular Air Max box. Got that glossy kind of text on there. Nothing you guys haven't seen before.
It's like a Nike special box.
Yeah. Just so if you don't believe me, $33. But getting into the shoe. Let me see. Is that in the shot?
That way.
That way.
There we go.
Cool. So on the outside of the shoe, you have this like mesh pattern. It was inspired by waves apparently. Which I think is a cool little detail. But I just love how the mesh, you can actually like push into it. It's just, I don't know why, it's just fun to do. I love this outsole. Then if you can move to the back, is it picking up in video? You can see that there's a little like underlayer pattern on it, on this back suede piece.
I'm gonna see it. It's more of a like nubucky type faux leather type of material, but there's a pattern on it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there is a pattern on it, which I think is cool when Nike pays attention to the details like that. Then you come around to the back, you have the Max here, the mini Nike swoosh on either end, which we are both suckers for.
And this is the Scream Green colorway, so obviously you got like the Seahawks type colors. This is one of the OG colorways of the Air Max 96.
Right. To the medial side, it's kind of the same thing with that wave pattern, and it really picks up well on that Scream Green color here in the midsole bubbles. You can really see that there. When you come around to the front and looking downwards, it's just a really cool shoe to look down on, I think. I've worn them once since I got them, and it was just a great shoe to look down on. You have this like lacing system that you've seen in many other shoes before.
It's the same exact
as well
like,
as
tongue, or not same exact, but it's the same kind of lacing system and tongue that you see on the 95, which makes sense.
And then the tongue does connect to this interior kind of sock liner piece, which I think is cool. Other than that, you got the mini Nike swoosh there, and then the outsole, you see that Scream Green again on the bottom there, which I think is cool. Let me see that there. And then you can see obviously the Scream Green on either side. I personally love this shoe. I think it's one of the coolest shoes in my collection. Right now, I looked on like reseller websites and stuff like that, and they're going for like the last sale was like $529, which is crazy, but I think that's more due to just a lack of supply. The people that kind of bought this shoe probably just wore it because they weren't resellers, they weren't just holding it dead stock. Because this is sort of like that forgotten little brother where the people that wanted it just wanted it to wear it, if that makes sense. As far as I love this colorway. If you remember the old Seahawks uniforms, it really reminds me of that.
Even any Seahawks uniform.
Or yeah, I guess any Seahawks uniform.
Raj, former Seahawks fan.
They're still my second favorite team. The Seahawks are still my second favorite team. Shout out Geno Smith, I guess, right now. But the reason I got him for so cheap is, here, if you want to hand me that shoe, is literally just because of that scuff.
You can't even.
It might not even be picking up.
I think they can kind of see it.
But it's literally just because of that scuff there on the left shoe. Another little detail I really like, another detail I like about the shoe is this whole piping right there, and it goes around the shoe. That is all 3M. So I think it looks really cool in pictures, especially when there is some sort of flash involved. As far as that is the Air Max 96 Scream Green. Anything else you want to add?
It's a really cool sneaker. I think this is one of the coolest shoes we've shown on the channel, just because, like we mentioned earlier, there's really not much at all online about these. They're really, really, really sweet. Even the leather, like you can see, Raj said he got these used, but you can tell the leather on these is pretty nice, especially for an Air Max. You don't always expect like leather to kind of crease this nicely on an Air Max sneaker. So when you see that kind of stuff, it's pretty cool. And at the same time, these just don't come out very often, and I think they should come out again sometime soon. I wouldn't be surprised if honestly they came out next year or in the next few years, because these are cool. People are always looking to get the old Air Maxes, and eventually things like this end up coming back out. Why they haven't come out in more colorways since 2016 these came out, I don't know. I don't really know at all, and that's the whole point of our joke at the beginning of this video, is because it's a cool sneaker. It just is sandwiched in between the Air Max 95 and 97, which 95, also designed by Sergio Lozano, could be maybe the best Air Max ever, depending on who you ask. And then the 97 recently has become super, super popular. It wasn't always that popular, but now it's super, super popular. And you'd like to think maybe the 96 will have its day sometime in the future. I know the 96, like II or whatever, I-96-2 is out. People are wearing those, but I think these will have their day sometime in the future, hopefully. If not, I hope they come out again so I can get them. But this is definitely a really, really cool sneaker. I think Raj is right. It is one of the coolest sneakers he has. And I'm glad he has them, and I'm glad we were able to take a look and make a video for you guys to see today.
Yeah. As far as that release goes, I think the next time I expect them to come out would probably be 2026. These were released in 2016 along with one other colorway, which is like the black and purple colorway, which I personally didn't like as much. But that was like the 20th anniversary. Once you get into the like late 2020s, I guess, the 2026 and 2027 years, that's when I would expect these to come out again. Because I just don't see that there's necessarily huge demand for these. But who knows? Anything could happen. Nike could be doing anything at this point.
The way Nike rolls, if they were to do something like that, which they will come out again probably for their 30th anniversary, I guess. But they'll also probably do like a special pair or two in like 2025 or a little bit earlier, because they usually generate some excitement before they bring back the OG colorways. So that could happen. And they did recently do the Supreme collab, but with like the see-through looking pieces. Yeah. Didn't really like that. I'm not a huge see-through shoe guy, but these are really cool, like I said. So I hope they bring back the original colorways sometime soon, or even new colorways. I just want to get the mesh versions like this one.
Yeah, the mesh is just awesome. This shoe is just so it's so interesting. There's so many different little things about it that I really like, and yeah.
How do they fit?
They fit true to size. I got these in a size. Maybe they fit small because I got these in a half size too big, but these are super comfortable. I normally wear like 10 and a half in shoes, anywhere between 10 and 10 and a half, and these are a size 11.
So maybe they run snug.
Maybe they run snug.
But yeah, I think that's all I got. What do you have? Anything else, Raj?
No, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching the Sneaker Bench. Have a nice day.
Peace.